Are you already aware of web crawling? This is first stage of all search engine techniques. So in this content I will go through web crawling, basic introduction, some document similarity measures by using CMAS, and then rank mass crawler. And I will discuss some research issues in web crawling techniques, related to web crawling techniques. There are some other techniques like L-neighbor crawler, like that. So this is the simplified crawl architecture. Actually, without crawling, before making the search engine, first you should have a complete collection of web pages, HTML form. Then how can you collect? To collect those information, you should have a perfect crawler. Even Google, for example, even if you have an entire collection of web pages that available on net through any server, even people may change those web pages, they may delete those web pages, or then they may modify also. So to keep up to date to any search engine, it requires continuous crawling for after every 2-3 months, or like that. Google crawls entire web pages after every 2-3 months, so that they can make their search engine up to date. So this is a simplified crawler architecture. First, this is a web index, this is a storage also. Here we take one document, this may be HTML document, maybe seed document, and then traverse the links and then collect the newly crawled document. Actually, when we visit the web page, then we may find that several links exist in that web page. By using the links in that web page, we can obtain some another web page, and then we may get some another web links, and based on that crawling continues. And after that there will be newly crawled documents. Then we check whether the crawled document already exists in our index or not. If not exist, then we will put it into web index. Otherwise, we will just delete that, and then the entire system continues. Now there are some issues with web crawling. Actually time is not very much, so I will go slightly fast. The basic definition of web crawling is, a web crawler is a program. You can also write a very simple, if you know the socket programming in Java, then you can write very simple web crawler program. And there are some web crawler programs also available on net. You can use that. Means for text mining you should have a good coding knowledge, otherwise it is not very helpful, because by using tools you cannot achieve a lot of different means you cannot implement your own thoughts. It is not possible if you are just depends upon tools. So a web crawler is a program that browses the World Wide Web in a methodical, automated manner or in orderly fashion, and extracts the specified size of links and pages. Here one thing we should remember that for a large search engine there is no maximum size limit that how many pages they should crawl and collect in their index. But for small search engines which generally focus on some particular issues or topics, for that they maintain some maximum count of pages. The major behavior of all web crawler is the outcome of combination of policies. For example, first is the selection policies that states that which page to download. Second is a revisit policy that states that when to check for the change to the page. Actually these policies depends upon the major or main policy of any company who maintains their search engine. Third is the politeness policy that states how to avoid the overloading websites. Overloading websites means yes, most of the graphic website uses a heavy flash or such kind of website. These are the overloading websites. Fourth is the parallelization policy that states how to coordinate distributed web crawlers. Other thing is, if you depends upon a single channel to crawl all web pages, then it will take a lot of time. So people now allow or just use the setup of distributed crawlers to crawl the web pages parallelly, and then apply the same methodology to check whether they are going to enter duplicate entries or not. Now some important issues with web crawlers. First is the duplicate pages. This is the most important issue with web crawlers. Third is the mirror sites. Mirror sites, generally people prepare mirror sites for phishing attacks. Such mirror sites also creates a lot of problems. Third is identification of similar pages. How to identify the similar pages? If you compare word by word, there may be a lot of pictures also. So how to identify that both the two pages are similar, whether to index them both or whether to index only one. Fourth is the template. Some templates may not be readable. They use sometime crawler do not means crawler functionality have no capacity to read PDF file or text written inside the image or video. This is also a problem. So template is also a problem. Fifth is the deep web, means how depth you have to cover. How to cover depth and what depth you should cover. Sixth is when to stop. Seventh is incremental crawler. Incremental crawler means suppose you go to one page, you may get suppose you get two links. For each page, another again you get 3-4 links. Then your crawling burden will increase at like a geometric progression type of rate, with geometric progression type rate. So this is also a problem. Eighth is the refresh policy. How to refresh? Because every time it may capture your complete main memory. Ninth is the evolution of the web. Evolution of web. The best example of evolutionary web pages are Wikipedia web pages, where they suffer every time they suffer either modification, deletion, updation or addition of new pages. And next is the crawling of good pages first. Suppose you crawl the bad page first, then your crawling efficiency will decrease. 11th is the focused crawling. Some search engine provides searching facilities for particular topics or particular domain area. For that they require focused crawling. So if they crawl or create the index of pages which are not related to topic, then its quality will go down. 12th is the distributed crawlers. With a distributed crawler, maintaining the situation that whether similar pages are going to be indexed or not, it is very tough to check such kind of situation. And 13th is the crawler friendly web servers. several servers refuse the crawler's request. Actually, I have taken these references, these issues from a PhD thesis, and now SIM hash, as I already discussed that calculating the document similarity is also a problem with crawler. Means they want to index dissimilar type of pages to get maximum accuracy. If you use the word by word, if you apply the word by word similarity checking facility, then you will suffer. Then what is the best method? The SIM hash provides the fastest similarity calculation methods. So you know about SIM hash? No. If you know the hashing, then you may know about SIM hash. Actually, SIM hash function use the hashed value, hash key to check the matching between the documents. In this case, instead of applying the word by word matching, for every document we create hash of word, and for then to check the matching between two documents, instead of comparing word by word, we just check the hash entries and decide whether both documents are similar or not. Now there are several levels of implementations of SIM hash. Some SIM hash function which works very efficiently but takes slightly more time is developed on bit level. Some uses some hexadecimal notations to just check the matching hexadecimal notations. Some uses 4 bit matching, 4 bit based hashing, means they do not